All right then, I have made my way to Brisbane, and the reason that I'm here is to check out the AJC Modular Display Centre. First things first, this home right beside me is known as the Coogee, which I have been told is named after a suburb in Sydney. I didn't go there, I was not aware of that. Maybe you already knew this fun fact, but if you didn't, now you do. So there you go. What we're dealing with here is 333 square feet, which works out to about 31 square meters. It's 9 meters long by 3.4 meters wide, which is just under 30 feet long by around 11 feet wide. That's how you get the 333 square feet. And I know what you're thinking. You've watched the channel for a little while now. You're thinking, 333 square feet or 31 square meters, well, this is going to be a studio, and that's a fair thought, but unfortunately for you, you are incorrect. What they've done with this layout is actually pretty cool, and I'm excited to show you because no, it's not a studio. This is a one bedroom. I repeat, the Coogee is a one bedroom. We're gonna go inside, but first I'm gonna take a tour around the outside, talk about a few of the features, and then finally at the end, you're gonna wanna stick around for this because I'm gonna talk about the price. Here we go, the Coogee from AJC Modular. Now, the first thing that I noticed on this home was it does have a modern look, and that's been getting the people going lately. So they've got the shed roof. We're sloping from left to right there. It's got a couple different colors on the exterior as well. So the lighting is kind of off right now, but you can see there's a black trim there. They've got the blue on the end, and we have got a plane going overhead. But look at the widths on the grooves of this siding as well. So they've got a steel siding. They're building with SIPs, and you'll notice that this is probably, I don't know, 3 to 4 inches, the grooves on this one. But as I go around the other side, I'll get a close look on that side as well. You'll notice that it's different. So couple windows on the end, that's going directly into the living room. And then as I come around the side, we'll get a look at the grooves on this side. And the reason that they did that is just to give it a little bit of character. So you got one groove there, one groove there. So it's about, I'd say 12 to 16 inches from groove to groove on the side wall. We've got the black lights on either side of the sliding glass door. Window into the bathroom right there. And then this window, let's take a little sneak peek into the bedroom. Oh no, that's just me. I'm just looking back at myself. Yes, I can go around the back, get a quick look at the end wall. Not much to see there, just a blank wall. So with that, I think it's probably time to go inside the Coogee because this is a really cool layout, and I think people are going to be surprised at how they set this up. So the first space that you enter into is the living room. And if I pan up there, there is an elephant in the room. What's this all about? So what that is that's where they're gonna mount the mini split for cooling and heating, but this home literally arrived here yesterday and it just hasn't been installed yet, so pay no mind to that. Here's a look at the windows from the inside looking out, and we've got the feature wall down the back. The way they've got it set up is they've got the couch up against the wall, or I guess we'll call that a love seat. And as I pan around, the living room is open to the kitchen. They've got a kitchenette, I think they called it in the brochure, tucked into this corner, which we will have a look around. So you've got the sink here with the black faucet, looks nice, and a bit of counter space that wraps around. You've got a bank of drawers here. We'll open one up just so everyone can get an idea of what that looks like. Soft close, yeah betcha. And that's just gonna be the same all the way down. Every drawer has something a little different in it, but every drawer just has one item, so that's kind of strange. I had to see if that continued all the way down, and it did, with the last one just having a little plastic bag in it. As far as cabinets go, We've got one there, a double door. This one probably opens this way on a double hinge. Yeah, so you've got the corner cabinet there. And since there is no cooktop, we're not gonna have any vents taking up cabinet space. So really, up top, you do have quite a bit of storage, and I'm guessing this is the same down below or similar. There you have it. Under the sink, something that I've seen in the other homes from AJC, which is not in this one, to my surprise, is I have seen they've done like a second shelf in there, but not the case today. Okay, I'm gonna wrap around and we'll get a look at the entire living room. So you got love seat, coffee table, television there, sliding glass door, and on the other side is this refrigerator, which is still taped shut, so we're not going in there. Up top, usual stuff. Looks like that shelf may have been adjusted in transport. Not adjusted, it simply fell off, but that's bound to happen when you're taking a house down the road. Coming into the bathroom, you've got the toilet on this side with the window up above that we saw from the outside. They've got not a pocket door, it's more of a barn style door, so it doesn't recess into the wall because they are building with SIPs and that wouldn't be possible. So they got the barn door on there, and as I come around this way, you've got a vanity with a mirror up above and the walk-in shower right here. Let's see what we got. We have got the removable as well as the rainfall head on this shower. So this is what makes this floor plan work so well, is you've got this bathroom in the middle of the home and you just kind of walk through it to go to the bedroom. I think I like it. So I'm just trying to think out loud here, but what are the downsides? The downsides are maybe someone's in the bathroom and you're trying to get to the bedroom, but as far as utilizing the space and not wasting space, like there's no hall in this, so you get a bigger bathroom. If you didn't do it this way, I'm going to come back around, basically where the toilet is, this would all have to be hall, so you'd have to fit everything on this side of the room and it's just going to be a lot more cramped. So let me know what you think, because I think it works well in this size of a home and makes it possible to have a proper bedroom instead of being a studio, and none of the spaces feel cramped. So here we are in the bedroom for the second time in this showing, and the end wall, they've got the feature, which is something they do in a lot of their homes, and I like it. I honestly do quite like it. We're going to take a look down here in the closet. So they've got the built-ins on this side for your folding stuff, and on this side we've got a place to hang, not one but two places to hang clothes in this closet. So they're making use of the entire space. They've also got a built-in desk right here with cabinets up above, so a little bit more storage that's coming built in directly from the factory, which is always a nice bonus. People like to have places to store their stuff. I hear about it all the time in the comments if it's not there, but I don't think that's going to be the case with the Coogee, because for the size, I think there's plenty of storage. So a nice little workstation there. This barn door goes the other way, I just noticed. I'm not sure if that's really relevant, but wouldn't be the first time I said something that wasn't relevant, now would it? Let's get one last look at the living room, and then I'm going to head outside and we will get into the pricing, the moment some people have been waiting for. There you have it, folks. The Coogee from AJC Modular, a one bedroom, one bathroom with a footprint of 31 square meters, or right around 330 square feet. As far as pricing goes, if this is your first time seeing a video from AJC Modular, they give their customers a couple different options. Number one, you take it directly from the factory and look after the installation and delivery yourself. If that's what you're looking to do, you're going to be able to do that for 70,000 Australian dollars on this model. Or the other option they give you is they look after delivery, setup, and installation. And if that's the route you want to take, you're looking at 95,000 Australian dollars. I'm going to put the USD conversion somewhere on the screen for those interested. But I did a little calculation in Google beforehand, and basically, from what I could see, that's sub 50,000 US dollars for the Coogee, which is a price point that has been nearly impossible to achieve lately. So, golf clap. Stupid. All right. That is it for me here at the Coogee. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.